Welcome back to Deloy's Delights. My name is Carissa, and I am here to share with you another one of my fun recipes. This is a simple recipe. This is a great recipe for a preparation day because you can put it away and you can keep eating from it for a little while to come. So let's jump on it. It's very colorful, pretty simple. Put it all together, stuff it in the oven, and you're going to be tasting pretty good. Let's do it. So this is it right here, guys. We're jumping all in. There are a few main ingredients I want to talk to you about. First of all, I have here a wonderful bed of collard greens. You can use any greens that you prefer, that you like, probably except spinach because they wilt really, really fast. But I got a fresh bed of collard greens. I just chopped them up. I got me a nice big squash. You see that? This was my nice big squash. I quartered it and then I brought it down again to 1/8. So I want to show you how I did that, right? I took the top off, I took the bottom off, all right? I split them open and then I went down the centers, half again, until I got them to 1/8. Then some people ask me this sometimes. This is how I remove my seeds. I just get a big old spoon, get right in there and scoop that baby right out. Just like that. Right out. Okay, nice and clean. All right, so usually after I've quartered them, I do that and then I go down again. There we go. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to pack this all in here. First of all, I'm going to put down a nice big thick bed of my collard greens. Spread them out. Just got some nice long ribbons of it. So here we go. We got ourselves a nice big bed of collard greens. We're gonna save a little bit, and then I'm just gonna start packing these babies in. I like to just kind of alternate them. Pack them in as tightly as I can. I'm just gonna keep alternating them back and forth. All right, I don't think I could get any more in there. And then what I'm gonna do is try to get some in on the sides. To do that, I'm just gonna, okay, split them down the side, just like that. Okay, and tuck those babies in. Tuck them in, tuck them in, tuck them in. We're gonna get this whole squash in here somehow or the other. Everybody's gonna fit. Okay, now I have some extra pieces. I might just tuck them in here and there, here a little, there a little, making sure that everybody is getting into the oven, okay? That's okay if you have to split them down. Tuck them in. There we go. Splitting down again. Tucking these babies in. There we go. All right. Okay. And in between that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some more of my collard greens. They're gonna create their own little lovely flavor inside of here. All right, guys, once you get those all packed in, now I'm just gonna do some really nice big rings of bell peppers right on top. It's gonna be so pretty. Look at those colors, guys. Look at those colors. It just makes for a really, really happy event. Again, no rhyme or reason to it. There isn't a specific way to do it. You just want to get your veggies packed in there. Okay, so now that I've got that done, I'm gonna move this to the side. I got this really nice yellow squash, so I decided to hold on to the seeds so that I can plant them. Yeah. Okay, guys. So now that we got all of that done, here we go. I'm gonna create a sauce. I'm gonna drizzle my sauce on top, and then I'm gonna pack this baby into the oven. So far what I've got in here, water and a little bit of oil. I'm gonna be adding a little pink Himalayan salt to that. Remember, these veggies have not been seasoned at all, okay? Not at all. So whatever seasoning is in this sauce is what's gonna give it the flavor that it needs, okay? So we'll start with that. I want to show you here, this is something we call green seasoning, okay? This is from my home country. Everybody makes it a different way, okay? You can learn how to make it too. I will teach you how to do it, how I do it in a video, an upcoming video. But really, it's just all kinds of different green seasonings, along with flavor peppers and a little bit of garlic. I'm also putting inside of there, you know, some cilantro, just all kinds of wonderful stuff. A little piece of basil always helps. Of course, a little bit of ginger, that's very important. And I grind it up, and I use apple cider vinegar, and I use just a pinch of salt, and it kind of cures all of these seasoning vegetables together, and or seasoning herbs, if you want to call it that. And you put them in a nice jar in the refrigerator. So I usually make a couple jars at a time. Okay, so that's green seasoning. All right, this is the end of one of my jars, so I'm going to go ahead and add this in here. Once you have that in your food, let me tell you something, you have got yourself a nice wonderful flavor happening. You can put, I'm putting in just about all that I have left here right now. So it's gonna make life really nice and easy. To that, I am adding some coconut cream, okay? So the reason for the water is because I'm using coconut cream. I need to break it down just a bit. All right, look at that, wonderful, nice and thick. There we go. Gonna stir that up together. With coconut cream, you always want to get the sides down. Okay, guys. Let's give it a good stir. Looking pretty good to me. I think I want to get just a little bit more liquid. I want to get all of this wonderful seasoning out here. I'm going to put some hot water. Just the island way, make sure we get in all of that wonderful flavor. Yep, you don't want to leave anybody out. I'm going to add it into here, just like that. So all of these wonderful flavors are going to come together in the oven, and it's just creating a sauce effect for these vegetables. Very, very important step. If you remember nothing, you have to taste your sauce. Okay? My greens got on there. Here we go. Just about right. Could do it just a tad bit of salt, just a tad bit. Because remember, these veggies have not been seasoned at all. So there we go. Tad bit of salt right into my sauce. And then I'm just gonna gently pour this baby all over. Make sure you're getting your veggies, soaking everything in. already have it. It's all in. Gonna get me a nice big piece of foil. Shiny side down. That's the protected side, okay? All of this is going to melt all the way down, and it's gonna steam cook itself right there in the oven. Putting it into a nice hot oven, 425 degrees, until that squash is mighty, mighty tender at the stick of a butter knife. There we go. I think this baby is ready to open up. We're gonna open it up and we're gonna stick a butter knife in. Alright. See how all greens got nice? See, there we go, there we go. Nice and tender. Alright. So now we're gonna leave it to get a nice little color. No cover this time. Just gonna leave it there. See how our greens got nice and tender? Yep. All right, my friends, we are all done. This is my coconut greens and squash. It's completely baked like I showed it to you. You really just have to get it in the oven. Make sure your sauce is on point, and then the flavors are gonna cook all together and create a wonderful, beautiful flavor. So here it is. Here is the final version. I'm gonna take a nice slice of the squash out from the side right here. Look at that. Can you see how tender it is? Look at that. See how easy my fork goes in? Skin and everything, getting your roughage in. All right, and then I'm gonna get some of these lovely greens to go alongside it. You can do this as a side dish. You can do this as a main dish if you're dieting. You know what I mean? Getting your greens on. All right. As you can see, our squash is really, really nice and tender. I want to get in there and get some more of those greens. Greens and squash really pair well together because of the sweetness of the squash. And then when you put the fattiness of the coconut milk, oh, yum, yum, yum in your tummy. All right, here we go, guys. I'm cutting in, just like that, into my squash. I'm picking up some of my greens with my squash. It's mighty hot. It's straight out of the oven. I'm not even sure if it's gonna burn, but I'm gonna take a chance. Here we go. It's so tender. Look at that. A little taste of heaven right here on earth. Yes, yes, yes. Let me tell you, butternut squash really has a little nuttiness with a little sweetness. With the collard greens, this is on point. You have got to try this. Yep. Your tummy and everything's gonna be loving on you, caring for you in this very moment. And you're getting like carotenoids, and you're just getting all kind of wonderful stuff in there. Look at that. Look at all those colors, right? This is it right here. Again, choose to use it as you like. I have done it as a side dish. I've also done it as a main dish, particularly when I'm doing my little dieting thing. It's really, really a hearty meal. Gives you a nice, good, full, very good satisfaction. Got some mighty roughage there in your squash. So if you're looking for a new way to cook your squash and you want it to have it very colorful, here it is. Here it is, guys. Really simple, Put it all together, cover that baby, put it into the oven, and you take it out 40 minutes later, and it's tender and it's yummy and it's so good for you. So I'm gonna leave you at this point. I'm gonna ask you to make sure to share this video with your friends, make sure to like it, and do join our channel. Subscribe, because we want to see you around for a long time to come, and we want to make sure to encourage you to be a vessel of peace wherever you go. We take care. We love you. Bye for now. See you in the next video. Bye bye.